it should impact Assad maybe in a positive way, because we have to sooner or later discourage the Assad regime from using the sarin nerve gas and any chemical warfare, especially that they use it against mostly their own citizens. They've mostly used it against the opposition, the rebels inside Syria. There have been, in the last few years during the civil war, 200 incidents of use of chemical warfare. So it is a strong signal to the Assad regime, because the Israelis are very worried, of course, by the presence of such non-conventional equipment near our border. But really, the message is also addressed to the Iranians and to the Americans. I mean, it's no coincidence that the information comes out right now. Why should it come out right now? First of all, to tell the Iranians, look, we are capable, first of all, to fly far away from home, because for these operations against the chemical warfare, the Israeli planes had to fly over Syrian territory, not far from the Turkish border, which is far from home. And then we can also strike deep, because these facilities were deep underground. So that's the signal to the Iranians. The signal to the Americans is even clearer. It means we have to do what we have to do. During the Obama administration, the Israelis already gave the intel to the Americans about these chemical facilities, and the Obama administration decided not to act upon it. Then the Trump administration accepted that we act upon it, and also the Americans attacked twice these facilities themselves. So the signals here are very clear, and the timing is, of course, very clear too. There is a good reason that it's now that we're talking about this.
Now, as much of the Middle East, however, has been somewhat welcoming Assad back into the fold in recent months. You're looking to normalize again after many years of isolation. What does it say about the situation at large in Syria? What should we know about what's happening on the ground there right now?
So on the one hand, unfortunately for the Israelis, it's also a good thing that Assad is in place, because with the Russians, he ensures some stability. The situation on the ground is not as stable as one would like to think. There are still rebels and opposition fighting in some pockets of resistance. There is a renewal of the Al-Qaeda and Daesh presence there, and there is a bit of a chaos as to who controls what. The Turks are in the north, the Russians are all over, but mostly on the Mediterranean, in the harbors. The inside the Syria itself, everything is divided. In the south, near the Golan border, the Druze are against the Shiites. So there is still a large part of chaos, even though both the Biden administration and the Putin administration are trying to stabilize the regime. Unfortunately, as we all know, this regime is a dictatorial, horrible regime that has used chemical weapon warfare against its own citizens.
Raphael Jerusalmy, thanks for breaking down the complex situation, certainly in light of those eye-opening reports yesterday in the Washington Post.